Come on, it'll give us the attention here at the school.
Seriously, dude, go talk to her. Like, hey, what's up?
All right. Hey, what? Oh, wait. Okay. You guys ready? You ready? Yeah. Okay. Let me, Hey, give me that piece of paper. Welcome one and all to tonight's matchup between the Western Wyoming Mustangs against the Snow College Badgers here in Ephraim, Utah. We just got the starting lineups going on right now. We'll get underway in just a little bit. So, my name is Ben Butler. Next to me is Jake, and we'll be calling tonight's game. So, Jake, what are some key points that you can point out in tonight's game on both sides of the teams tonight?
They're both strong competitors in their field right now, so we're really excited to see these two compete against each other.
So, the Badgers come in tonight's game with a record of 3-1. So they're sitting pretty right now with a 3-1 record under their belt.
We don't actually have the starting lineup on us. This is just the rosters. They give the starting lineups to the judges and to the commentators every game. That's how it works.
So, sorry, my bad. Go down there.
Yeah, we can.
Next time. Yeah, next time. watch me on a football game, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I'm good.
Ready to come back in?
As soon as we have the rest check all the positions, we're ready to play. The first serve will be served by number 12, Alisi Toliti. I'm not sure what that foul was. Did you see that? And there's a kill by Snow College. Score is 1-1. The next serve is by number 5, Allison Packard. And they call a lift on that and give that to the Mustangs. Oh, and there's the block. Another block. And it go. Ooh. That would be considered out by over the antenna. Score goes to Snow College. Next serve is by number 15, Kylie Risky. And it's served into the net.
Serving now for the Mustangs, we have Abby Elbogan.
Oh, and it's tipped over, and it's considered out. Point goes to Snow College. Serving next is number 7, Carly DeMello. Oh, and there's a secret set. And a failed block by the Mustangs, and the point goes to Snow College. Oh, and a failed block by Snow College. You know, sometimes you just got to get your hands over the net. Sometimes it doesn't work, and then you pull the ball down with you. Ooh, and a shanked pass. They get it over. Oh, what a pass. And it's smacked out of bounds by Snow College. into the net. Point for Snow College. Serving now is number 2, Riley Kate. And a shanked pass, and it's down. Point for Snow College. Oh, and it's down. That's a nice block.
And the Badgers take a 2-point lead over the Mustangs. Snow College 7, West Wyoming 5.
And it barely hits over the net and off the hands of the receiving team. And into the net. Your serve is such a crucial part of the game once you get to this level, and it's just hard to see players hit it straight into the net. Oh, off the ceiling and back down onto Snow College. So the point's going to go to the Mustangs on this one.
So Western Wyoming coming back at the Badgers with a little bit of run of their own. The Badgers are on a 4-point scoring run. Now the Mustangs coming back, getting within 1, 8-7. Now the Badgers score another point. They're up 9-7.
And the libero serving on this one. And another shanked pass. Point for Snow College. And it's another kill for Snow College. Addison Manier has a great serve. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets another one on this one. Oh, there we go. And it's hit out by the middle of Snow College. Number 9 subbing in for number 5 on the Mustangs. Oh, hit the antenna. Mustangs take this point. Ooh, and a shanked pass by Mustangs. Mustangs trailing 9 as the Snow College leads 12 right now. Looks like we couldn't get that pass over. Mustangs will be taking this point. Ooh, and right off the block in Snow College, they get the point on that one.
So the Mustangs with the point on that, and number 12, Maria Smith, will be awarded the point on that as the score. So far in this game, Snow College 13, Western Wyoming 11.
And off the ceiling, and they still get it over. And what a kill by Western Wyoming.
Felicia Marshall awarded that point right there as the Mustangs crawl within 1 to the Badgers 13 and Western Wyoming 12.
Number 15 serving Rebecca Bigler. And a shanked pass gets them the point and an ace. Right through the block.
Again, number 1, Felicia Marshall with the hit over the net. We're that point, and the score is Snow College 15, Western Wyoming 13.
And just the pop over. And it's hit out. Oh, they call it a touch. Touch on Snow College. Point goes to Western Wyoming. And served into the net again. And number 7, Bryn Stewart serving. And they get the block up and they shove the ball down. Sometimes the defense can dominate this sport. It shuts down the opponent's offense. Bryn serves into the net. Point goes to Western Wyoming. Snow College 17, Western Wyoming 15. And there's the block. This time they get it over. And again, right through the block, bouncing off of the middle and the, that would be the outside's hands. And the block is up, they block it. Snow College able to get it over. Off of a touch on Snow College, point goes to Western Wyoming. Badgers 18, Mustangs 16. And it's passed out by the Snow Badgers. Point goes to Western Wyoming. And served into the net again. I've seen too many games won and lost by served into the net, where it's just the game is so close, but those extra little points they give away for free are just so meaningful. Off the touch on Snow College, point again goes to Mustangs. Snow College 19, Western Wyoming 18. And off the block on Snow College, point goes to the Badgers. Back set. And they call the lift on the setter. Point goes to the Mustangs. Oh, off the block. Point goes to Snow College. With the score, Snow College 21, Western Wyoming 19. And they call the touch on Western Wyoming, giving the point to Snow College. A timeout is called.
The main things you want to know is a kill is when they hit it down.
Okay, and we're back with Snow College. Off the touch on Snow College, the point goes to Western Wyoming. We got number 7 serving. And a hit into the block by number 7 on Snow College. Point goes to Western Wyoming with Snow College 21 and Western Wyoming, no, Snow College 22, Western Wyoming 21. And there's the pass. In the middle, just barely gets it over. And again, Snow College is able to just tip it right over the block and get the point. And we have game point for Snow College for the first set. Into the net. With the Mustangs serving at 21, Snow College 24, still match point, set point.
Now this is when you really got to dig deep for both teams. You want to end this first match off with a very good, strong finish. So into the second set, you can be up 1-0. Snow College 24, Western Wyoming 23, still match point for the Badgers.
Mustangs are just barely able to get that off the hands of the blockers in Snow College.
Western Wyoming digging deep in this first set, not wanting to go down. And match point goes to the Badgers on a bad serve by the Mustangs.
I think one of the things that the Mustangs really need to be working on right now is their defense right behind the block. They're getting Snow College is getting way too many tips right over, whereas the Mustangs could be just picking those right up.
I couldn't agree with you more, Jacob. Both teams are putting in all they got, 120%, but I definitely agree with you. The Mustangs, the defensive line, they could do a little bit back in the backfield.
Yeah, the Mustangs are, they have great eyes. They're looking straight at the hands of the blockers and even some of the passers, and they're able to get the tips, and that's how they're getting a lot of their points right now.
So here in E from Utah, that is the first set. We'll step away for a little bit. We'll be back right with you in a few minutes for set 2.
But hey, it's working. That's wow.
Okay, and we're back with the Mustangs against the Badgers in E from Utah. If you've been watching, you just saw Snow College win their first set. We are now on set 2. Both teams have stuff to work on in this set, and hopefully during this timeout, they were able to talk to their coaches and create new strategies.
I think it's interesting what you said, Jake. The first set, you kind of get a feel for the other team, how they play, how they move the ball around.
Yeah, for sure.
And after the first set, it was awarded to the Badgers. But it'll be interesting to see how the Mustangs come out after that 3-minute break and the huddle and the coaching suggestions to see how they come out and see how they play against this Badger offense.
Yeah, for sure. In my own In my own experience of playing volleyball, it's that first set is always getting to know the other team and how they function.
And so the Badgers pick up where they left off in the first set, jumping out to a 1-point lead over the Mustangs. Snow College 1, Mustangs 0.
And it's hit out by the Mustangs for another point for Snow College. Oh, and right off the block of Snow College and shanked. Point goes to the Mustangs. Snow College leading 2, Mustangs trailing by 1.
Bodies flying everywhere. You got to reward the Badgers for their hustle on that play. But the point goes to the Mustangs, who are tied at 2.
Mustangs still have that sight of being able to see the Badgers' hands. They're popping it off the fingertips, and the Badgers just can't keep up. Back set. And they don't call a touch on that. But the Mustangs do not get that point. Snow College 3, Mustangs 2. And just right through the hands of the blockers on Snow College. They would have placed that in an awkward position for the passer. Mustangs have been able to tie up the score at 3-3. And there we go, number 2, Riley Cade, able to get it through the blocker's hands for another point for Snow College. Again, we have Rebecca Bigler at the line serving. And there we see it into the net again. I'm hoping both teams are able to keep it out of the net on this one, on this set. Too many precious points gets lost there. Ooh, and she got it. Oh, and they're able to get it over. That was a nice ball. There we go.
That was a good rally by both teams. Very good rally, but it's the Badgers that came
that
up
was
on top
almost
of that
just
one.
too perfect. She knew the placement of that ball and she knew where it was going. Mustangs just couldn't see it and they couldn't keep up. For Snow College, number 7, Bryn Stewart serving. And the block. Oh, and she gets it over. And they call that in for Snow College, leading 6-4 now. Mustangs get it right through the block of Snow College, getting them another point, 6-5. With Snow College leading by 1. And again, they're able to get it through the block. Snow College now leading by 2. It's such an important thing for the middle to be able to get up close to either the outside or the opposite, closing that block so the ball doesn't get through. It's again precious space that can cause precious points to be lost.
And that ball was hit out of bounds, and the points were awarded to the Badgers. They are now 8 and Western Wyoming 5. Now it's very crucial that the Mustangs don't fall too far behind. They're still in it. They're still in the game. They just got to stay composed and play their game. And so it's not good if they fall too far behind because they already lost the first set.
Yeah.
So this is a very crucial. They got to win this one to tie it up heading into set number 3. But that point was awarded to the Badgers. So Snow College 9, Western Wyoming 5.
And Snow College is be able to have a hard one-on-one block on that one, giving them another point.
Now the blockers for the Badgers doing an excellent job of just getting up there, getting their hands up, and just blocking those hits coming their way and doing a great job of just directing them back down on the other side.
The block was up, but it went out of bounds, so the point is awarded to the Mustangs. Float served by the Mustangs. And this time the Mustangs block is able to get up there and shove the ball back.
Mariah Smith and Addison Mean are a tag team to get up there and reject that hit back to the other side, closing the gap to a 10-7 deficit against the Badgers.
Yeah, just like I said, once they get up there together, it's almost too hard to go straight through them. You just can't do it. Number 9 serving for Snow College, Sydney Martindale. And they call that in with the ace. And the jump serve. Oh, number 15, Rebecca Bigler, able to slap the ball down inside the 10.
And with that point right there, it gives the Badgers their largest lead of the entire night. The Badgers lead the Mustangs by 6. Snow College 13, Western Wyoming 7.
Another jump serve. Right to the libero. With the tipped ball. Again, another tipped ball. Off the block. And they fight for the ball. And the Mustangs come out on top on this one. With a score of Snow College 13, Western Wyoming 8. And there's the set by the setter, straight over the head of the block. And number 7 on the Mustangs, Carly De Mello shanks the pass, giving another point to Snow College. Snow College leading 15, Western Wyoming 8. Into the net again, no touch by Snow College.
And Snow College has now jumped to an 8-point lead, increasing their lead from 6 to 8 tonight.
With a serve into the net, Mustangs now jump up to another point, 9-16. Something the Mustangs have been strong on this game is as long as they're able to get a good set, a good pass and a good set, their kills have been really strong and really difficult for Snow College to attack. Ooh, with the barrel moving out of the way, Mustangs hit right out on that one, giving the point to Snow College. With Snow College leading 17-9. Straight into the antenna on that one, Mustangs to get the point.
Now, like we said earlier, it's crucial that the Mustangs stay composed and keep their head in the game. They got to play Mustang volleyball. They got to have a couple calls go their way with sets and hits over the net. But they're still in. They're down by 7. We played at 25, and so they're still in this game. They just got to play Mustang volleyball, and they'll be right back in this thing.
And there's the block by the Mustangs. As long as they're staying composed, they're able to get the ball back onto Snow College and get the point. It all comes back to the basics, getting your block up, getting your passers in position, and as long as that set's good, you have a huge chance.
And just like that, the Mustangs are making a run against the Badgers. Now 17-12, Badgers leading.
She's able to power that ball through the fingers of the block. They take a quick minute to wipe up some sweat on the floor. Number 4 serving for the Mustangs, Taylor Winson. Back set, and she's able to place that ball perfectly with another point.
And the Badgers say to the Mustangs, not so fast. This is our home court. We're not letting you come back with a run. You're going up 18-12 right there.
Oh yeah. We got number 10 serving, Cheyenne Pace. There's another serve into the net. The Mustangs able to shorten the length between the scores right now. Snow College leading 18 to Western Wyoming 13. As long as they keep with the basics, able to get the ball over the net, it can be a very close game. Snow College just barely able to tip that ball over onto the side. Another point for them, now leading 19-13. Ooh, and here's the long volley coming on, and they're able to place that ball perfectly, bounce it straight off the passer's arms into the crowd.
And
Mustangs receive that point.
Another point will be awarded to Felicia Marshall for the Mustangs. Again, closing the gap to 5 points. Snow College 19, Mustangs 14. As Felicia Marshall serves out over the net.
And there's the shanked pass by Snow College. giving the Mustangs yet another point, 19-15.
So
It's
what
not
was
even
a
close to
6-point
over
lead
yet.
for the Badgers turned into an 8-point lead for the Badgers. Now has been cut down to a 4-point lead for the Badgers. You kind of see the momentum swinging between team to team right here. Momentum is everything right now, as the Mustangs are awarded another point, closing the gap to 3 points.
As the Mustangs come back to serve, we see they're able to take this game. And, oh, there's a call. Snow College out of rotation. Mustangs get another free point. Snow College starting to kind of shut down on the end of this set.
And the Mustangs realize that this match is a very crucial match for them, this set, because they know if they lose this one, they'll go down 2-0 going into the third set. And so they know their backs are against the wall, so they're not going down without a fight. As we can tell, closing the gap down to 2.
They'll be able to pancake that ball, get it over.
And the Mustangs cut it within 1. Snow College 19, Mustangs 18.
Dang, the Mustangs have taken that 8-point trail and turned it down to 1.
Like we said, Jake, momentum is everything in sports.
They're taking some more time to wipe the sweat off of that floor. Either they're slipping or they're just finding a reason to take a quick break. Ooh, that wasn't a great pass, but they're able to get it over. But it's out. Mustangs take that point, tied up 19-19. Snow College is starting to shut down in the end of this second set.
Now, we were talking about the Mustangs having to be composed and relax and play Mustang volleyball, and that's what's turned around this rally for them when they were tied 19-19, but that ball is hit out of bounds and points awarded to the Badgers. But the Badgers also now need to be composed, as they're 5 points away from winning this set, so they need to be composed and play Badger volleyball as well.
Yeah, for sure. It only takes one good point to change the momentum of a whole game. And they award that to the Mustangs, tying it up again at 20-20. And number 9 coming in on the Mustangs for number 4. Perfect set. And she's able to smack it down onto the Mustang side, awarding them another point, leading 21-20. Again, it just takes that 1 point to catch that momentum for one team. As long as they keep it up, they can just cruise all the way to set point. They're able to shove it between the hands of the blocker and the net,
And again,
awarding the Mustangs yet another point. Mustangs make some more subs, getting in a fresh server. And there we have number 5, Allison Packard smacks it down for the kill. The Snow College 22, Wyoming 21. And there's yet another point for Snow College, leading 23-21. Western Wyoming calling the timeout. We'll be back right after this. Dude, seriously.
Yeah. I just want Snow to sweep us so we can be done as quickly as possible.
I think they'll do it. They're only 2 points away.
just want to see the badge red.
Alright, so during halftime, down there at the scores table, you see there's a printer. One of you needs to walk down there and say, yeah, I need some of these, and we get a copy of the stats. Right after the coach, yeah. I'll get everything ready. So we'll be right after this.
And we're back with Snow College leading 23-21, only 2 points away from winning this set. The Mustangs have been able to make such a huge comeback in here. It wouldn't be surprising if they even come back and win this set. With the double, the point goes to Western Wyoming, now 23-22. Snow College only leading by 1. And that serve is out. Now set point for Snow College, 24-22. Let's see if they can keep it composed and get this 1 point. And a shanked pass by Western Wyoming wins Snow College their second set of the night. With 2 sets down, only 1 to go by Snow College.
Yeah, tip your hats off to the Mustangs for that, though. They put in a great effort to make it a close set right there. But the Badgers stay composed, able to close out that set and take a 2-zip lead going into halftime.
We'll be back after a little bit.
Welcome back to Snow TV. I'm Caleb Bailey. Here with me today, I have our Player of the Week spotlight with Brandon Jones, number 89 with the team. How are you feeling, Brandon?
Pretty good. It's good to be out here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Been eating healthy, staying good?
Yeah, as much as I can, you know, with that college budget and all.
Yeah. Well, with it being so cold outside right now, you know, you got to eat really well to keep fat.
Oh, yeah.
This last week, we played Utah Shock, and Brandon had 2 scoring touchdowns. This ranks him number 4th in the nation for receiving touchdowns. How are you feeling kind of coming off of that game?
Pretty excited for the upcoming games and stuff. I know I might have a few targets on my back with all that's happened and stuff, but I think we'll be ready. We'll be good to go.
Good. Well, Brandon, you've been here. This is your second year here at Snow College. What originally kind of made you decide to come to Snow?
Well, in the beginning, I didn't, like, straight out of high school, I didn't have any scholarships really. Then the coaches came up to me like, hey, let's see what you got, you know, kind of thing. And so I thought I'd give it a shot, and it turned out great.
Good. So what high school did you go to?
Went to Highland High School.
And how did you do there? What position did you play?
I played wide receiver and DN there. Obviously, I don't have the speed for that here, so I switched to tight end. And yeah, so.
Sweet. So this is your second year at tight end here at Snow?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's talk a little bit about last season. I mean, it was your freshman season. You come straight out of high school. 2 freshmen made the team a little bit. Did you have to walk on? Did you have coaches look at you? How'd that kind of work out?
They handed me a scholarship out of high school, and I was nervous, to be honest, to be out there. It was scary for a second.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's scary no matter what. Anyways,
Yeah.
Well, how are you feeling this year? I mean, I know last year you weren't starting; you were kind of just playing backup a little bit. This year you're starting on the field, number 89 at tight end, and coming off a good week. How's that going for you?
It's good. It's definitely. I mean, there's a little more pressure this year because I'm getting a lot more playing time, and but it's going well. I'm liking it a lot more. I'm feeling a lot more confident with the offense and everything. We got that new old coordinator now, and his offense is a little easier to work with.
Okay, so the plays are a little bit like more fluid this year, would you say, or is it just that you're getting more reps?
It's a little bit of everything. I'm also starting to pay a little more attention to the playbook.
Which helps.
Last year I didn't do too much of that, but yeah.
All right. Well, I know that like there's a couple other guys trying to fight you for that tight end spot, but you obviously showed your worth last week with those 2 touchdowns. How do you feel at the depth right there? Do you have a little bit of competition every week, or is it guaranteed your spot right now?
I definitely have a lot of competition. If I slip up a little bit, they might take that spot from me. So, I mean, I like the way it's looking. I like that if I were to go down, they could do, the same job I can do, if not maybe a little better. Who knows? But I'm just real confident with them right now.
Yeah, Brandon's got a lot of history with football. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 8.
Yeah, and you said you mentioned to me that your dad plays football still, right?
Yeah, he plays in the league that Utah Shock played in, actually. So it's pretty cool.
And what position does he play?
He plays defensive tackle.
Cool.
Real big guy.
So it's kind of a family thing here, right?
Yeah.
My family's obviously not good at football, so here I am in front of a camera instead. So coming up this next couple of weeks, what do you have to look forward to? What can you really encourage us to watch for?
Just all the new guys getting out there, showing us what they got. We got a whole lot of new people this year, and then just obviously the tight ends because we got to show us the love, and we're playing a few new teams this year, so that'll be fun to look forward to. They'll be pretty good. So
I know a lot of people like me, pretty basic people. We don't really know how like the life of a football player works. So what's like a real quick like kind of rundown? Like what do you go through? Is it really hard, or do you really eat healthy, or?
So it's just an everyday thing, you wake up, you always kind of got to worry about what you eat, so you can perform at your best on the field, and then you always got to worry about watching film, trying to fix your mistakes from the past weeks, So, it's a lot of pressure, but if you put your mind to it, you can do it, definitely.
So what's your kind of favorite thing to eat, like as a cheat?
Oh, as a cheat? I'm a big fan of like donuts and stuff.
Yeah. Any junk food your roommates leave out, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it with Brandon Jones, number 89. Keep an eye out on him. He's ranked number 4 for receiving yards out of anybody for the whole nation right now. So we'll definitely keep an eye out on you and the whole Snow College Badgers. Stay tuned. We'll have a couple highlights coming up for Brandon from past the year.
Okay, here we are. Now we're back with Snow College and Western Wyoming. Snow College leading now by 2 sets. Western Wyoming with 0 sets, 1. They both have their strengths and weaknesses right now. Mustangs caught up from 8-point. What was it? They were trailing 8 points in the last set, able to get up to a tie. Snow College just barely pulled through, winning that set. As long as both teams stay composed and able to go throughout these last couple sets very strong, it can be a very even match on both sides.
And we are underway with the third set as the Mustangs jump out to a 1-point lead. Now both teams are kind of riding high right now, momentum from that second set. Going into halftime, the Mustangs had a heartbreaker as they had that tremendous comeback from 8-point deficit, and then they ended up losing that set by a couple of points to the Badgers. But going into halftime, they should feel happy about that. Following what their
there's
coaching
the kill by
strategy would be.
Snow College.
Now the Badgers just tied it up at 1 apiece. Both teams riding high right now, riding high in that momentum from that second set. It's interesting to see how both teams will react in this third set coming out of halftime.
Oh, and another great pass by the libero. But the Mustangs are able to perfectly place that ball down for a kill, now leading 2-1.
Now both teams have a lot on their plate right now. The Badgers, they're 1 set away from winning this match tonight. But the Mustangs, they gotta win this set to send it into another set and avoid elimination from losing this match. So both teams have different things on their minds right now, altering how they'll play. So it'll be interesting to see how they all compose themselves and to see how they play throughout this set. And just like that, the Badgers tie it back up at 2 apiece.
And a back set. And the block by Snow College gives them the other point, allowing them to scoot up ahead, now 3-2. And a middle. And another middle hit. And the block by Snow College. Number 7, Bryn Stewart, is able to shove it back and get another point, now 4-2. I didn't see what that call was, but they gave the point to Snow College. It was an over. Okay, so they were reaching their arms over the net. And that team block again by Snow College.
Oh my goodness, the Badgers want this victory. They want this set, they want this match. Jumping out to a 4-point lead, picking up where they left off in the first part of that second set when they jumped off to an 8-point lead over the Mustangs. Oh boy, they want it, jumping up to a 7-2 lead.
The Mustangs' block was up, but they weren't together, and they did not have their hands over the net, allowing Snow College to be able to get the ball squeezed between their hands and down onto the floor for another point. We'll be back right after this quick timeout. And after that quick timeout, we are back with Snow College leading 7 and Western Wyoming 2. In these last 2 sets, we've seen that as Snow College takes the lead, they're almost bound to win the set. But as we see in the last set, Western Wyoming was able to come back from that down of 8 points up to a tie. So this game could be anything right now. Number 2, Riley Kate swings into the net, allowing the Mustangs another point, 7-3. And just barely, Mustangs couldn't get the ball over the net, allowing Snow College yet another point, with them trailing by 5 now. Snow College 8, Western Wyoming 3. She's just barely able to get the hand on the ball, but it's not enough to make it a passable ball. That gives Mustangs another point. Now 8-4. On the Mustang side, we have number 24, Ellie Warnick, up for serving. Good set. Able to pop the ball over. And that pass. Again, the libero is able to pick up these low balls. And number 1 on the Mustangs, Felicia Marshall, hitting it out, giving Snow College another point.
Snow College, we've been talking a lot about momentum tonight, how momentum will swing in a team's favor, and the Badgers have all of it right now. They're 1 win away from winning this match tonight. The minds are clear right now. They're just playing good volleyball right now. And the Mustangs, the backs are against the wall a little bit right now, knowing that if they lose this set, the game's over, the match is over. So they're just kind of like a little frustrated in their minds right now. Everything's going the Badgers' way right now as the Badgers are up 10-4 on the Mustangs.
You're definitely right. They're taking it back to the basics. They're in the right defensive positions. They're up when the ball comes over for the block, and they're just able to get the ball right back onto the side of the Mustangs, and it just gives them the points. And a long ball just barely stays inside on the Mustangs back line, giving Snow College yet another point, with Snow College 11 and Western Wyoming only 4 right now. This is actually a greater lead. Snow College has a greater lead than they did in the second set, so we'll have to see how the Mustangs take this.
And what a great hit by number.
And with that slide, that gives another
14,
point.
Kelsey Evans right there. And so now they jump up to another 8-point lead against the Mustangs, tying their leading record from the second set.
A little jump serve. And the ball just barely bounces over that net, giving Snow College yet another point, leading 13-4. At this point in the game, these serves are so crucial. As long as they can make it either harder for the other team or just get the aces, it can mean a big difference. But if you serve into the net like that, you're also losing crucial points. Snow College 13, Western Wyoming 5. Ooh, number 9. Again, Sydney able to get that pass.
Number 15 for the Mustangs. Kylie Risk getting her hands up there and deflecting that hit back into the Badgers side of the court, extending their points up to 5. Snow College 14.
Sydney's been amazing in this game, getting all these crazy digs that seriously I haven't even seen before. And she's doing very well back at the service line as well. And here we go again. What's crazy is we don't see, not even just in this league, but most league, the women being able to get back and be able to do these jump serves. And it just adds all the much more power onto their serves. And it's just so much harder for the other team to be able to dig that ball.
Now you gotta love the home court advantage. That rowdy crowd over there is keeping these Badgers in the game, giving them 120%, giving them support. And that's a huge advantage for a home team, especially with the Badgers up 2-0 and leading this game by 9 points right now. Now extending that lead to 10 points right now. The Badgers,
I believe
really
there was a net on that play,
really
giving Snow College the point on this one.
Yes, they do, Jake. Yes, they do. Now this is the largest lead the Badgers have tonight, 10 points. Badgers 16, Mustangs 6.
Just barely tipped off by Snow College, giving the Mustangs the point on this one. With Snow College 16, Western Wyoming 7. Another dig. And they just can't get that ball over. The Mustangs able to push that ball back with the block, giving them another point with 16-8. Now the score is very familiar. We saw this back in the last set, and they were able to bump it up to a tie with 19-19. So we'll have to see how the Mustangs handle this.
Now the Mustangs aren't just going to roll over and croak right now, like you mentioned, Jake, in the second set. This is a very familiar score that we saw earlier, and the Mustangs came back and made it a game and tied it, but had the heartbreaking loss by 2 points in that match point. But anyways, the Mustangs have had 3 quick points right now, decreased the deficit 16-9. So we'll see how they continue to play on this rally right here.
It's all about the mindset. As long as they feel like they're dominating the court, they can take the momentum and they can really push it back into a team.
And just like that, Mustangs were down by 10. They've cut it down to a 6-point deficit.
And a back row hit by number 2. And Snow College able to block that ball down, giving them yet another point, now leading 17-10. But again, this score might not mean much right now. As we saw in the last set, the Mustangs able to come back really quickly. And a shanked pass gives Snow College another point, 18-10. Number 5 at the service line, Allison Packard. Down the line serve. And able to get the dig barely. And Mustangs are barely able to keep that ball in, hitting the line, giving them another point, leading, with Snow College leading 18-11.
Every time the Badgers try to pull away from the Mustangs in this third set, the Mustangs are hanging right there with them, not letting the Badgers pull away for an easy victory in this one.
I think something we can really say improved over this last half is the Badgers able to get their defense and almost get a touch on every single ball that comes their way.
Bodies flying on the Badger side of the court, getting that ball back over the net. But throughout that rally, that point will be awarded to the Mustangs. Snow College 12, Western Wyoming 12. No, Snow College 18, Western Wyoming 12.
Yeah.
My
The
mistake.
Mustangs are for sure keeping the Badgers on their toes right now as they're diving left and right, but they're still able to keep that ball onto the Mustang side. I believe there was a double called on the Mustangs, giving the Badgers the serve. Now leading 19-12. Number 15, Rebecca Bigler, serves out of bounds. Snow College 19, Western Wyoming 13. Number 1 for the Mustangs, Felicia Marshall, able to get her hands up just in time to be able to block that ball, but it was actually out, and so the point awarded to Snow College.
Awarded to Bryn Stewart right there, expanding the Badger lead to 7 points as the Badgers now get the 20-point mark, 5 points away from winning this set and the match. And that ball will be hit out of bounds by Felicia Marshall.
Again, attacked by Felicia. Out of bounds, gives Snow College the serve again. We see Bryn Stewart back at the service line. And another jump serve. Point awarded to the Mustangs as they're able to squeeze that ball between the blocker's hands and the net. Number 24 for the Mustangs, Ellie Warnick, back at the service line. And she serves out of bounds, giving the Snow Badgers yet another ball, with them leading 22-14. We have a last-minute sub on the Badgers, with number 11 now serving. That is Thea Letuata. Sorry, I cannot pronounce that name. Leatue. And again, we see the Badgers trying to get a hand on every single ball that comes their way, no matter what happens to it.
You gotta tip your hat off to number 9 tonight for the Badgers, Sydney Martindale. She is throwing her body all over the court, giving her heart and soul for this Badger team right now. And the Badgers will go up 23-15 right now, 2 points away from winning this set.
Also 2 points away from winning the match. The Badgers have been able to barely pull ahead on both sets, giving them a 2-point lead. So as long as they win this match, this set, the match is theirs.
Again, Felicia Marshall with the point, giving the Mustangs another point. Felicia Marshall has been incredible tonight. She's been hitting those power balls over the net right now. She's giving definitely all she can for her team right now. Not going down without a fight tonight.
We'll have to see their strategy of the Mustangs as they're trailing just so far behind. But their defense is on point right now. They're getting to every ball, just as the Snow Badgers are as well. But the offense of the Snow Badgers is able to excel through, get the point.
Oh boy. They can feel it in here, Jake. They can feel it in here. This rowdy crowd is ready to explode. 1 point away from winning tonight's match.
Ready to serve. Served out, giving the Mustangs back the ball. The dig by number 11, pass, and there we, oh, nope. The defense of the Mustang able to keep it out. And it is
and there it is.
And it is a 4 hit by the Mustangs, giving the Snow College the point, allowing them not only to win the set, but the match. They were to sweep the Mustangs with a total score of 3-0. We thank you for listening up on today's game of Snow College TV. The Badgers versus the Western Wyoming Mustangs. Please tune in on Saturday for our next football game.